that rainbows are another kind of symbol. That rainbows are another kind of symbol beyond what God intended the rainbow to mean? Jarian. It is a symbol for LGBTQ plus people. That is right. Katie, what do you call yourself?
Well, I call myself the same word that I just talked about a little bit up there. I identify as a queer woman, which means that I'm attracted to other women and not men.
Okay, so Katie, that rainbows are another kind of symbol beyond what God intended the rainbow to mean? Jarian. It is a symbol for LGBTQ plus people. That is right. Katie, what do you call yourself?
Well, I call myself the same word that I just talked about a little bit up there. I identify as a queer woman, which means that I'm attracted to other women and not men.
Okay, so...
All right, Shalom Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akiam, out there pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity with all humility. Okay, this is the brother Yashawan from the GMS Bombers Camp, back again with another brief lesson. All right, the name of this lesson is entitled, These People Are Telling Children That the Rainbow is a symbol of LGBTQ. Okay, so yeah, I played a video in the beginning, okay, about the LGBTQ, and as you see in this screenshot, you have here the rainbow flag in the back, and you have this lady right here with a book in her hand. She's teaching the children. As you can see, the children, them, as a matter of fact, they look like all Edomite children. Okay, this person on the end of this girl look like a Jake, and a guy, a little young boy, look like a Jake. All right, but for the most part, you see in here this woman with the Bible or book in her hand. Okay, and she's telling them that the rainbow sign is not only just for a sign in the time of Noah that the Lord would not flood the earth again, but it also represent LGBTQ plus people. Okay, showing you that a man could be a man and a woman could be a woman. All right, showing you that it's all about love. Okay, and as you see in here, this woman in all black with this black and white stripe around her neck. I suppose she's supposed to be a pastor or something like that. And she's saying that she not attracted the man, but she attracted the women. Okay, showing that she's a freaking bull tiger. All right, now as you see here, a screenshot is from this social media threads. Okay, they say parents wake up. This is happening. This is what happening in the pulpits. A pastor telling children that the rainbow from Noah's Ark is a symbol of LGBTQ. The devil is after the next generation, and he is using wolves in sheep's clothing to twist the word of the Most High. Okay, so I suppose that this woman in this black is supposed to be a pastor, but the Lord is clearly against women preaching and teaching. Okay, so yeah, man, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is ultimately moral or authority. All right, it clearly disapprove of homosexual acts. It's a lock here for the dog barking in the background. I don't have no dog. That's the neighbor's dog. Okay, so it's a lock here. Alright, so teaching children that the LGBTQ plus lifestyle is acceptable is seen as deception. This is why we call these people Decepticons. Okay, twisting and leading children astray. So when I played a video, you have a child basically said that the rainbow is representation of LGBTQ peoples. Okay, so what these people are doing is directly reinterpreting the Most High's word, okay, to fit a modern social agenda. All right, actively leading this generation into believing that two men and two women, okay, who loves can be together, right? Which is sin and is punishable by death. All right, the scripture speaks about that. Okay, so let me just jump and get that precept. All right, so this is Leviticus chapter 18 and 22. We can get two of those, two precepts on that. All right, this is Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. So man, you being a man, you should not go and lie with another man. In other words, you should not flick in bongium, as we say over here. All right, you should be with a flicking woman. All right, and neither of you with a woman, you should not flick in sodomite. Okay, meaning pushing your rod in a flicking exit where all that shit is come out. All right, so let's get another precept. Leviticus 20 and 13. All right, because I mentioned that it is punishable by death. All right, if a man also lie with mankind, if a man lie with another man, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. All right, that's on them. You like man, all right, and you continue in liking man, then guess what? The Lord is going to flick and kill you. That's all it is. The Lord is going to kill you. All right, your blood on you. All right, that's what you get for liking flicking man. All right, so only a matter of time when the Qam Yasharahla drops that hammer on them. All right, they then they're using the biblical symbol, okay, like the rainbow from Noah's Ark, which represent the Most High's covenant and promise to never again flood the earth. All right, they use it to say that it's also as a love between man and woman and woman. All right, these people are flicking sick, bro. They're sick. All right, the scriptures tells us that these people will not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. All right, so this lesson ain't gonna be too long. So let me just get one or two more precepts, okay, and then we can get out of here. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous should not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? All those that go against the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the law breakers. Okay? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, which two man, all right, nor idolaters, nor adulteresses, nor effeminate, man and woman, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. All right, so let's get this same precept, okay, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. I'm going to show you something here, okay, because when I mentioned fornicators, right, but people in today's world, they believe fornicating is a man or woman shacking up, as they call it over here in the Bahamas. They shacking up. That isn't fornicating. All right. If they live in together, all right, that means that they have a new sexual relationship. So therefore, that man and that woman is husband and wife. Okay. Fornicating. This is the meaning of fornicating or fornicators. Right. A man who prostitutes his body to another's lust for hire. A male prostitute. A man who indulges in unlawful sexual intercourse, or a fornicator. All right, a male prostitute. That's what fornicating is. A fornicator, a whoremonger. All right. See, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate. Okay, effeminate, homosia. Number 2. Okay, it say of a boy kept for homosexual relations with a man, or of a male who submits his body to unnatural lewdness, a male prostitute. Okay, and ultimately this stems off to the females as well, because you bulldoggers, y'all ain't gonna escape. Y'all ain't gonna escape. I might as well tell you all that. Not because it didn't mention flicking female. All right, that doesn't mean it isn't. It don't goes with the female. All right. So let's get with the C. Okay. All right. Let me get the part where it talks about the women. All right. Okay. File reflection. All right. See ya. Romans 1:26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affection, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. All right, woman with woman. Okay, and likewise also the men, and even the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one one toward another. Man with man working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense to their error which meet. All right. So all of them is going to have their part in that lake of fire. All of them. All of them have their part in that lake of fire, boy. And they really think that they're gonna be saved. All right. And then you have these pastors, them here in these churches, they indulge in it. All right, pastors, them, the Christian council, the president of the Christian council, saying, man, like, they have their ways, and the LGBTQ, they have their ways, or whatever. All right, you see. So you're supposed to be against them. All right, not with them. Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable. Right. Let's go back. Let's go back let's go back here. Because you see, the abominable, right? If a man also lie with mankind, as he lie with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. All right. Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers, going back right back to 1 Corinthians 9:10, whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Okay, the first death when the Lord destroyed this world with the water. The second is going to be with the fire. Okay, which that is the thermonuclear destruction, World War III. Okay, when that hit, all right, because the scriptures say that John said he saw thousands, even thousands and thousands. Okay, he saw 200 million missiles, okay, flying, and all of them is gonna bomb America, Babylon. Okay, all right. So you can imagine those nuclear missiles, or you could just imagine how one is. Imagine 200 million missiles. Okay, all right. So hey, these people, them boy, they can rot, they can burn, and they can have a slow death, because that burning, that can feel like though that can be quick, but that can feel like forever to them, just for darn food. You like man, all right? That's what's gonna happen to you. You like flicking woman, you being a woman, that's what's gonna happen to you. All right. So yeah, man. Hey, We do these videos for our people, for those who are work, okay, for the elect, as who hope to be a part of the elect, so that we may be strengthened, okay, and those who may be of the elect are still in a two-stage state of mind, okay, when you come across these videos, hope that you repent, and change from your nasty evil ways and come back to the Lord, the one who owns you, serving him in spirit and in truth, okay. He sent his son to die for the nation of Israel only, which consists of you so-called Native American Indians, Latinos, and Negroes, and Israelites that scatter out throughout the four winds that look like these other nations. He sent his son to die for you, so that you may be adopted back to him, to the Father. All right? He didn't die for everybody. Okay? So, yeah, man. All right? So, Lord will aid. This lesson was edified. Okay? I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Archium, of this pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity. All right? Shalom and a Baba Ball. Qam Yasharahla.
And y'all want me to believe that y'all ain't no sissy? Y'all is a bunch of sissy men. God forgive me for calling them a bunch of sissy men. But y'all are sissy men. And I figure y'all out. Because anytime you see men doing that kind of foolishness, they're anti-woman and they're a bunch of sissy men. That's what they are. A bunch of sissy men. How dare!